Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. I am Shando for those who are just joining in. Today is a regular Sunday morning, a bit sunny because it has been raining for a while, but the sun is coming out now, which is good. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare corn pork and ackee. We're going to serve it with boiled green banana and dumpling. So come along. Here I have with me the corn pork. As you can see, we have Ginger here. Ginger is is our pet cat. She's everywhere. So here with me I have the Jamaican corn pork. So first, what we do is we usually boil it. What I do usually is to cut it up. So I cut it up, and then, because of course it's salt, because it's corn pork. So we cut it up, and then after cutting it up, then we put it to boil. We boil it first, but let us cut it up first. So you can cut it in smaller pieces. That's good, like this, because I'm cutting it to boil it so that the salt can come out of it. You have some people who soak it. Some people soak it from overnight and then boil it once. Well, I didn't get a chance to soak it from overnight. So what I'm doing, I'm cutting it up so that I can boil it. So I boil it twice. Alright? So guys, we're finished cutting it up. And now what I suggest, cut it small because of how it's going to be prepared. Cutting it smaller is best. Of course, you know, we as Jamaicans, we love our Dutch pot. We call it Dutchy. Right? Them say it make the food sweeter for some reason. Alright, so I have to put it on the fire now to boil. So the water above, put the water above the pork. Some people don't really use boil, guys, because they say that when you boil it out, it's gonna lose the flavor. So they say scald, right? So scald is similar to, you just wait. You don't wait until it boil up. You remove it, but of course, as I said, because I didn't soak it overnight, then it have to be done twice, right? Guys, I recommend that you always keep your area clean. So make sure you clean up as you go, right? Clean up as you go. And then of course, guys, I'm going to now put it on the fire. So there we go, guys. Brancy want to say hi. Brancy is one of our sons. Come, Brancy, come and say hi to the fans. Say hi.
Hi.
Tell them your name.
My name is Branson.
Look at them. Say, my name is Branson loudly.
I'm Branson.
He said his name is Branson. Yes, guys. So as I was mentioning, all right, go back, Branson. Right. So remember, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Right. Of course, guys, we mentioned that we will be preparing corn pork and ackee. So usually with the ackee, we would take it out of the, you know, would put it out, take it out of the pig and all, and put it to boil. Usually you boil the ackee too, and keep testing it to make sure it is soft. Remove it, drain it, and put it to cool. Well, here we had it pre-done So we had it. So what some people do, especially when it's ackee season, then pick a whole heap of ackee, because you know everything of its season. So they pick a whole heap of ackee, and then boil a whole heap, and then they freeze it. So this is what happened. So I don't really have any ackee now, but this was frozen. I put it to unthaw, so here we have it. So we just wait at the cook to do it thing, boil. Then guys, usually after the salt is all boiled out, people usually put it to slow cook for like 1 to 2 hours. This is pork, right? But what I've decided to do today, because of time, I decided to pressure it. So after the salt is all boiled out and all, I decided to pressure it. So guys, I'm going to update you on how that, well, that is done, right? So guys, guess what? We're going to put the ackee one side, as you can see, because we're doing ready for it, because the pork is now boiling, the salt is boiling out, right? So we're going to check in back on the pork. Alright, remember that we mentioned, as I mentioned before, we have to keep our areas clean. So of course we're doing a little washing up of what we used before, because now we're going to be doing our, we're going to be putting on our food stuff, right? And of course, as we tell you, on the menu, what is on the menu, we're gonna have boiled dumpling and boiled green banana, right? So we're just gonna set up the plate to get that started. That's over there making nice, guys. Little kids. So that's Buzz. Hi, Buzz. Hi, Buzz. Buzz. Alright, guys. So, all finished there. So, what we're going to do now, put this on here, put these away. Now we don't need those. Alright, here with me, guys, I have the pressure cooker. Of course, as I said to you before, we're going to get there and go back to the pork and the pork finished. Alright, we're going to use a Dutch pot again. A Dutch pot again for the food. Alright, guys. If you notice, guys, I don't know if you realize that I have some, these are civil orange, sour orange, Jamaican call it. I have some pieces in my sink. What I use it for really, after I finish using it, I rest it in the sink. And to tell the truth, is a friend of mine told me about that trick, so I use it as well. What it does, it keep the sink fresh. You know, you can use it to wash anything. It keeps stuff fresh, it keeps away the scent. Keep away what the scent. So guys, of course I fill in the pot for the food. Dumpling and banana. Some people do the corn pork and ackee with fried dumpling. They do it with fried breadfruit, roast breadfruit. Some people do it with rice. You know, we Jamaicans with anything with anything, and of course it works. So guys, here again, alright, so what happened now, guys? One of the Jamaican, right, so we Not far. Alright, so we are going to, let me see what we have here. Alright guys, so what we're going to do, I always rinse out my containers before I use it. So what we're going to do now guys, we're going to knead the flour. So guys, here I have the flour pour out. But of course I'm going to ask my husband, he's a flour man. And of course, he's going to knead it first today. Let us check in on the pork. Alright, over here, the pork, it's now boiling. As I tell you, some people scald it. So what I'm going to do guys, I'm going to drain it in a colander, of course. And drain it. Draining it guys. Drain off that water. That water is very salt guys. If you want you can add a little cold water to it to reduce the steam. Then guys I add it back to the same Dutch pot. As I said before, might have to boil twice so that the salt can come out. Or scald twice. So that we can remove the salt. So we're putting it back on, guys. Alright, guys. Alright, so we have the pot on for the banana and dumpling. So of course guys, what we usually do, we add a little salt to it. Of course you have to be health conscious, so guys you don't want to put too much salt. Plus we are doing something with salt, right? The pork is salt. You don't boil out the salt, so the salt won't bother you in the pork. But then you have to be health conscious, so not too much salt guys. This is Bronson again. Bronson, I tell you, he's going to be a chef. He always have interest in cooking. Hey, Bronson, that's true? Alright guys. So my husband is going to be kneading the flour shortly. He's going to tell you or describe to you what is what. I want to show you something guys, pears. Oh boy. I wish I have somebody to give a pear to right now, and I have more pears. It's like pear time down in Jamaica. You know, avocado. Yeah, it's good for you, very good. But boy guys, it is so much. You can't eat it all off. Right? So right here we have pears. We have the same sour orange. Some people call it Sybil orange. We have a grapefruit here. Yes guys. So as I always say guys, something that I practice the secret area clean. Very important. The secret area clean. Usually as I use something, I just get it out of the way. Wash it. Wash it. Alright. So guys, I'm about to introduce my husband. He's a flower man, he's going to do the flower, so he's going to take over now for a bit, okay?
Hi guys, I'm Kevin, and as my wife just told you, I'll be making the dumpling, kneading the flour. She called me the flour man. So see, we have the flour here already to be kneaded. So just come along and see how we get that done. And remember guys, like, share and subscribe to our videos. Alright, so we have the flour. We're gonna put a little salt to it to taste. But first, before we do anything, you know, cleanliness come before everything else. So we're gonna wash our hands, ensure that our hands are clean, and then we can go ahead and do that. So, except me get a piece of hand towel, dry my hand. All right. Good. So we have the flour. I'm going to put a little salt for taste. Not too much salt, because as my wife said earlier, you know, we're doing corn pork with the ackee and the corn pork salt already. So we don't want to bring up the pressure. So we want to keep just a little salt for taste. And then we want to mix that out in the flour. Mix it out in the flour. Well, this container looks small though for the flour, but let me see it go. Alright, so mixing it out in the flour. Alright. And then of course we need a little water, so we need some water to knead the flour. Alright, so I don't have a set amount of water I use. I judge it based on how the flour feels. So just add a little and then mix in. I get my hands dirty for this. You know, some persons use spoon, but we're Jamaican, we do the thing the natural way. So our hands in the flour. And you add water, and you slowly add water and mix the flour. Mix the flour. Don't make it too soft. You don't want it to get to a point where the dumpling can't make. If you make it too soft, then you're going to have a problem. So just add small amount of water and continue to mix the flour, the dry flour, in with the water. Alright, so see it coming along there. The flour coming along there. Just trying to mix in the flour. But this container too small though. So what I may have to do, I may have to take out some of, as I reach a point, I may have to take out some of the ones that is already mixed. So I can get to the rest of the dry flour in the container. Because it's a very small container for kneading. Normally, we use a bigger container where all the flour can spread out. So yeah, you know, boiled dumpling is a popular thing in Jamaica. As those of you who are Jamaicans will know, you know, we love boiled dumpling. And we ground provision like with yam, with banana, dasheen, with cocoa. Yeah, then that's something that we love as Jamaican. Right? So Sunday morning, I make a little Sunday morning breakfast. Alright, so ackee, corn pork, boiled dumpling, banana. Yeah man, nice. And now we have the texture that we want, so we can start knead in the flour now. Knead in the flour. We're kneading the flour. Right, so, you know, when you knead it, you get the right texture. That makes some nice dumpling. Kneading the flour. So you see we have a nice texture if you look at it. Nice texture. Not too wet and not too soft. See, don't stick to the hand. But that's what you want it. You don't want it too sticky. At the same time you want it, you know, soft enough where you can make a dumpling. You can form the dumpling. Right? So yeah. That's how you need flour to make Jamaican style boiled dumpling. Nothing difficult to do. Some persons, when they're making the boiled dumpling, they add a little like cornmeal to it. You know, some rough edges in your diet, you can do that. Make nice. If you like somebody like cornmeal, you can do that as well. So we have our flour here. Let's check in it with the water and see if the water is ready. So we can start making the dumpling. So I'm checking on the pork, the corn pork. It's boiling again. So we can turn it off. We're gonna drain that off. A second time. And then let's check in on the water for the let's check in on the water for the dumpling. Look at it, guys. Boiling, right? Just the right temperature for us to put in our dumplings. So we can actually start doing that now. We can start putting the dumpling them. Alright, so we're checking back when we start putting our dumplings. We're gonna check in back. Alright, so remember guys, like, share, and subscribe to our videos. Alright, so alright, so guys, we have our dumpling, or knead flour, ready to go into the pot. So, just gonna show you how we make the dumpling. Well, first we want to pinch off a piece of flour. Some people, it all depends on the size dumpling you like. You know, some persons like big dumpling, some person like middle size, and some people like the small dumpling. So I make middle size dumpling. So you can pinch off the size of flour that you want based on the size of the dumpling you want. Alright, so as I said, I make medium size dumpling, not too big, not too small. I consider them just the right size for me. Alright, so you just take the flour, you roll it in the palm of your hand, form it in a oval shape, so to speak, and all you do is press in the middle. Press in the middle, and you get a nice shape like that. Alright, and that is, you just put this in the pot. Nice oval shape, put it in the pot. Alright, and that's the first dumpling we have. And you just continue the process, continue the process. Another piece here. Same thing, you know. Nice oval shape. Branson, you're in the video, Branson. Come on. Nice oval shape. Alright. And then just squeeze in the middle. Press in the middle. Press in the middle. And you put in the dumpling. So that's how you make the dumpling. So we're gonna check in back when we finish putting the dumpling, and then we're gonna show you how we put in the banana. I can remember we're gonna do dumpling and green banana. So yeah, check in back when we're ready for the banana, and we can see how we peel the banana and put it in the pot with the dumpling as well. Alright, so see you guys a little later.
Hi guys, thank you for watching. Remember, like, share and subscribe. Alright, I only hope my husband show you the right way how to make the dumplings. But he's usually a good dumpling maker, so don't worry. He'll show you the right way, I can guarantee that. So guys, guess what now? You hear Buzz in the background, guys. Bear with me. Buzz have a very powerful voice. Alright, so guys, what happened now is, this is the second boiling, pour off the water. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to pressure it. So I'm putting it in the pressure cooker. I'm going to pressure it for about 10 minutes, guys. So instead of having it boiling for 1 to 2 hours, because if I just cook it straight on the stove, then I would have to have it boiling for 1 to 2 hours for it to cook. But of course, when I pressure it, then I can take it off within 10 minutes so that I can continue with the process of getting the ackee and corn pork thing together. Alright? So guys, we're going to add a little water to it. Not much. As I always say, just above it is enough. Because it's going to just pressure for like 10 minutes, so not much water. Alright, we won't be adding any salt, guys. But what I usually do, of course, I usually season it up. So guys, I usually season it up, and of course, seasoning are really natural seasoning. Yeah. So cut up the onion and thing. So it can, when it pressure, it get the flavor. So I'm here just putting the onion, guys. Nothing too fancy here, guys. Just us doing our thing. You know, you have fancy way to do it, but that's what I see. We Jamaican guys, we just find ways to do it thing, and it works. Tell you guys, it really works. Well guys, I have a serious problem when it comes down to onion, you know. So if you see me bumping my eyes, it's burning me. so bear with me, guys. Oh boy, I have a serious onion problem with my eyes. I tell you, my eyes don't like onion. But it will feel better soon, guys. I'm sure some of you have the same problem. Oh boy, it's like I'm crying. Oh boy. So I'm here cleaning up the garlic. So adding onion. Oh boy. That's like onion doing my eyes like that, guys. So I'm adding the onion, garlic. I'm going to add a little piece of, not much. You don't have to overwhelm it, guys. You don't need much. Just a little piece of everything to give it the extra. So guys, here we are again. The pork is all finished. It's all cooked. And for you to know that it's really cooked, you can just stick a fork in it and of course see where it's all done now. So the next thing, the next step, guys, is we're going to fry it. So we're going to fry it. Some people like it crispy. The dumpling here coming on, guys, one nicely, it's cooking nicely. We're going to be adding the banana. We're not going to put much banana in it because so we have boys. We have 3 boys, by the way. Of course, 2 are big. Bronson is the smaller one, he's more around us. So they don't really fancy the bananas, but me and my husband love the bananas. So we just need to do about 4 bananas. But we leaving the pork to pressure, as I tell you, for about 10 minutes. Usually, Jamaicans, well, for me personally, guys, what I do, and this is the dumpling pot, the dumpling container that my husband used. But what we do, well, what I do, a friend gave me a new way how to do the bananas. I don't know if you know about this way, guys. But what she told me is that so we basically have 2 ways now how we can do the banana. So one way is she said that I should cut it about 3 to 4 times around, cut out the space, cut it 4 to 3, leave it in the skin, just cut the skin 3 to 4 times, and then just place it in the pot. After which, when it's cooked, guys, when you're sharing, you just remove the skin, so you don't have to be peeling. So that's another way to peel it. Of course, most Jamaicans, we cut the banana to the side, cut here, and then what we do, guys, we just peel off the skin. Peel off the skin. Alright, the reason why you see the water, guys, is because what it does, because the banana is stainy, it's green banana, so it's stainy. So what we do, we peel it in water. So hence your finger don't have to be, or your nails don't have to stain up. Alright guys, some people like it medium, so you can fry it to how you like it. So I have here with me the simple natural coconut oil. I'm going to add it to the pot. And guys, it started raining, so it's a bit, it's all overcast right now. So we add in the oil. Of course, we wait till the oil is fully hot. And then we start adding our pork when it's fully hot. I was thinking on adding a little soy sauce just for it to color. Probably not, because it will naturally get its color when it is fried. Okay, so maybe I don't want to add the soy sauce. So we're waiting on the oil to get really hot so that we can put it in the pot. So stay tuned, guys, for that.
I have to go.
So guys, we're here adding the pork to the oil. The oil is now hot. And we're now here adding the pork to it. You have it in the calendar here. The seasoning that I use to pressure, that I pressure the pork itself in your season, the best part. The recipe is here. So it's all frying now, guys. As I was saying before, some people do very crispy. But yeah, it's actually it's best to have it done crispy. So it's well cooked already, guys. You just deep fry it now. So that's what we're doing right now. So after I finish frying, guys, we're going to add seasoning again, but this time just we're just going to add the regular natural seasoning, onion, garlic, maybe not garlic, but onion, tomatoes, just like what you use to cook up the, when you're doing ackee and saltfish, so you basically do it the same way, it's just that this is a different saltfish, is a fish, this is no pork, so it's basically the same way. So the onion, the tomato, you have to add the garlic, some people do scallion as well, some people do thyme. After it partially cooked up, then that's when we're going to add our ackee, and then we add our little black pepper to it. So we'll get to that, guys. So I'll show you when we get to that. So welcome again, guys. Thank you for joining in. Remember to subscribe, share, and like, please. So here we're continuing with our fried corn pork. Here with me, that I'm going to add to it. So I'm going to cook it up now with the ackee because it's fried to our desire. So I have the tomato, I have scotch bonnet pepper, and I have onion. So that's all I'm going to add to it now, guys. Right? So of course I'm going to stir. And the stir it can cook in just partially. If it need a little more oil, guys, you can do that. You can add it to it. Just see that it need a little more oil. I'm going to add a little more oil to it, guys. And here we have a little bit more oil. Coconut oil. This is like some coconut oil. Give it a nice flavor. Right, so guys, here I'm cooking it up with the onion, garlic as well, tomato, scotch bonnet pepper. I use Jamaican scotch bonnet pepper. That's what we add to ours. If you want, you can add more stuff, scallion. Some people add thyme, some people add different things to their liking. But as I said, this is sufficient for our family, so we just keep it at this. And also, guys, you can put in the comments how you do it, and yeah, put how you do it compared to how we do it, because people have their different ways of doing it as well. So after we partially cook the raw seasoning, then we're going to add our ackee, guys. And I told you that our ackee was already cooked. So we added our ackee. Usually when I add my ackee, I am somebody who I don't like the ackee to mash out, you know. I prefer it whole. I have black pepper here that I'm adding to the ackee. And guys, this is the only time I use black pepper. This is the only thing I use black pepper on. Fish and ackee. The only thing. I don't use black pepper otherwise, you know. Guys, you have to watch your black pepper. So guys, here, as I said before, so I add the season, I stir fry the season, put them about just partially. And then we add the ackee. As I said before, I don't like the ackee to mash out. I don't like when the ackee mash out. So I stirred in the ackee into the pork and the seasoning, and also I add black pepper to it, guys. So black pepper gives it a taste. As I was saying before, this is the only time I use black pepper. I use black pepper only on fish and on ackee. Because as you know, guys, too much black pepper is not good for your intake. You have to try and be, you know, we all have to be health conscious at some point or the other, because that's really counts. So you allow it to simmer a little, guys, just small little. You can stir it, but not too much. Unless you like your ackee mashed out, then that's different. And so simmering, guys, and let's give it about 2-3 minutes, and then it will be ready to serve. So let's watch it while it simmers. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Hi guys, so here we have our pork, corn pork and ackee, and of course our boiled banana. Tastes good, guys. You should taste it too. We have our boiled dumpling here, as you said, Kevin are the dumpling man. So we have our dumpling here, and I was showing you the pear that this morning, guys. Well, we're showing you the pear. So pear nice with it as well, so you can put pear with it. Nice, real Jamaican pear. Yeah. Tastes good. Thanks guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to share, subscribe, and like. Alright guys, now let's dig in. See you next time.